Russia is fake news. This is fake news put out by the media. You can talk all you want about Russia, which was all a, fake news fabricated deal to try and make up for the loss of the Democrats, and the press plays right into it.
Well, President Trump began attacking the media, this time over reports that his administration has close ties with Russia. With me now, retired four-star Army General and Fox News military analyst, General Jack Keane. General, great to see you as always.
Great to see you, Ashley.
Look, is it a red herring, or should questions be asked about the administration's alleged ties to Moscow?
Well, I think certainly after Russia's involvement in our election, and that evidence is clear that they do have involvement, and there's investigations taking place. So I think it's appropriate to follow whatever these leads are. I also can understand the president's frustration because in terms of tying he and his advisors to Russia, there does not appear to be at least any evidence in the media's claim that there may be a relationship. So I'm sympathetic to him about that. But, I think actually a larger issue here is that he obviously wants to have an improved relationship with Russia, much more so than what his predecessor, President Obama, had. But I think it gives people so much pause for concern because he never, ever mentions the negative aspect of Russia's aggressive and assertive behavior, which has been trampling U.S. interests for years. And just some acknowledgement of that, I think, would go a long way to give people the sense that, well, he wants an improved relationship, but he's looking at Russia clear-eyed because he knows what a thug and a killer Putin has been and how adverse his policies have been.
Yeah, listen, talking of which, we have a Russian spy ship that's been loitering off the U.S. coast of Norfolk, Virginia right now. We've seen Russian aircraft again buzzing a U.S. Navy warship in the Black Sea. What's going on here? Is it a test? What are they up to, do you think?
It's partially that, but listen, the provocations against U.S. military and our allies has been going on for some time. It's designed to intimidate our allies by humiliating the United States, the most powerful military in the world. That's the objective there. The Russian spy ship is really interesting because they spy on us with their submarines routinely. We do the same to them routinely. So why a surface ship? He wants the media attention on it. I actually think it's being used a little bit to detract from some of the things that Putin is actually doing. And that is his military has stepped up their campaign in eastern Ukraine. He's working very closely with the Iranians in the Middle East. He's trying to influence operations against the United States in Iraq, against Saudi Arabia in Yemen, and Russia is now working with the Taliban against U.S. interest in Afghanistan, of all places. So these things, I'm convinced the president is aware of this because they're certainly in his briefing, but there's no acknowledgement of what's happened. I think Russia clearly is still trying to trample on U.S. interests, and I believe that spy ship is nothing more than put there to get the media attention.
Right. Your thoughts on General Mattis going to Brussels and laying down the law to the NATO allies, saying, look, we're happy to we've got your back, and we are very much supportive of the NATO alliance. However, you need to pay up a little bit more. Do you agree with that?
I totally agree with it. He's absolutely on the money there. The president said that, in his campaign. We have said this before, actually. But I think this administration really means it. In other words, they will take some action if these countries are just going to completely rely on U.S. support almost exclusively. They have got to put some skin in the game here. And I believe this administration is going to force them to do it.